So I'm going to capture this picture frame and be able to reduce it proportionally down to the size and scale of the dollhouse and the dolls to be like a nightstand picture frame. So I'm going to use the HP Sprout and try the 3D capture full scan, so I can just touch the touch screen. I'll just place the picture frame on the stage here, and I'll just use the touch screen and start the scan. Alright, so now that it's done scanning, I've got a model that I can manipulate and look at it from all sides and enlarge it or reduce it. Here just to take a look at how well the scan went. But ultimately now what I want to do is send it to print. So the Sprout interface is going to let me take this and send it to print using Microsoft's 3D Builder. So down on the touchpad you couldn't see, but I hit print, and what it's doing is it's going to export a proprietary file format of 3MF, and that's what 3D Builder is going to use. So we'll see it open up in 3D Builder here in just a second. And now we have our model into 3D Builder. So this is where I can actually edit the model and you know, change its size and that kind of thing. So we'll work on that next. So first I'm going to move the model into the printed area. And then you can see it's kind of deep here. So I don't want it to be so deep. So there's a tool called Plane Cut, and what I can do is I can come in and I can designate how deep I really want this to go. So I really want to not have it as deep. So let's make it right about there. Okay, I'll accept that. Next, what I want to do is I want to scale it. So right now at 100%, the original frame was about 4 inches tall. So I want to make this about 50%. So let's make it about 2 inches tall. That looks good. So I'm going to create the picture for the picture frame now, and I'm going to do that by using the capture function. So I can just hit capture, and I'm going to lay the doll down here on the mat, and then just hit the camera button, and the touch mat, it's going to scan it while it's laying on the touch mat. And in just a second, we've got our capture. So while the picture frame is printing, I'll go ahead and make the picture that goes inside the frame. So I'll start with this picture of the Eiffel Tower. I'm just going to select it, and I'll move that to the touch mat, and it will appear down here. So I think I want to scale it to fit the whole area, so I can just kind of put both my fingers on here and drag, and there we go. So I'm going to select the doll and bring that to the touch mat as well. And I'm just going to scale her down a bit. And while we're at it, let's remove the background. So I can just click on the edit, and I'm going to hit the background. It's going to be a couple tools here. One is a little pencil with a minus sign. I'm just going to mark out here because I don't want any of the white. And then I'm going to pick the blue with the plus sign. I'm just going to kind of draw in the area what I want to keep in the doll. So now she's in front of the Eiffel Tower. So I think we're going to go ahead and hit save. Yes, we're going to save it. So here's the result of the frame out of the 3D printer, and you can see that it's not quite as thick in proportion because I chopped off some of that in the model, but it's a pretty good replication considering it's my first try at this. A little bit of cleanup, and then we'll take some paint here and paint up the frame real nice, and then all I need to do is just print out the project photo that we created with the doll over the Eiffel Tower, and we'll have a picture frame ready to go for the dollhouse. So here's the finished picture frame. I just mounted my laser print to a piece of chipboard and glued it to the back of the frame. And I'll put a little easel stand. I'll make some out of cardboard or something there, so it stands up on the doll dresser. But it came out pretty good. I just put a quick coat of enamel paint on it. And you'll notice that the doll's eyes are open in this. Previously in the video when I took the first capture, her eyes were closed, so I had to go back and do all that again. But anyways, now we've got a picture of our doll in front of the Eiffel Tower.